Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab, in the wee hours of the morning, where I do what I do for you in peace and quiet and tranquility. That's why I like it. Rightism today, let's go. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. Message in the story for life. This is going to be a good one for you. Hope you're paying attention. I hope you get it. Let's go. Right Thinker's mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, every individual, to higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Get to know yourself a little bit better from the inside. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission as the right thinking master, and for all my right thinkers to do just that. Know themselves with knowledge of self. This is the question for all my right thinkers. Do you know you? Which one of these are you? Check yourself out. Personal assessment is what you do. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not, foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. Teach them. That's what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. You can awaken them. Well, I can because I'm the spiritual alarm clock. My goal is to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right? Think and know thyself. Until my eye be true. Today, stand on my soapbox. We get into some subjects where I get real, I get animate, I get touchy. And this is one of those subjects. Right, thinkers? Let's talk about why don't we teach the truth to our young people early in life? If we were to practice giving them the truth that we end up learning later on in life, like I did, spiritual truth, understanding, going back and searching for the truth, looking for, okay, but it's been there all the time. I'm taking ancient concepts of 10,000 years, dressing up and parsing up and presenting it, and it's like new money. Why? Because it's real and it works. Truth don't tarnish like gold, first of all. But let's try a concept where we teach our young the truth early. But we teach them that. No, you teaching them what they want you to give them, and they gave it to us, and it didn't help us one bit. If you tell me I gotta forget what I learned, why teach it to me? Why do I have to learn something I gotta forget? Give me life lessons, which what I teach, right? Think philosophy. These are life lessons that you can learn, manifest for yourself, not a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, superstitious, hypothetical nonsense. Sorry about that. Get off the soapbox. Let me get to the lesson. Teach the truth to our young people early, okay? Truth teaching should be what we teach our young. I know now that if we taught, right, thinking philosophy, to make it semi-Taiwanese, Shiitai, or whatever you want to call it, uh, Afrocentric, Kemetic, whatever principles. But if we teach this to our young, I'm saying right, thinking philosophy, early in the education system, like our daycare, nurseries, when you give a young mind the truth, something to build on, substantial, from the age of between 4 and 7 years old, ooh, spiritual truth, they will grow unlimitedly. Why? Because now with the truth, they got a good base and good foundations to stand on, and all they can do is build up, build up. The pyramids are solid. Why? Because the foundation is strong. It's easy to build up. Setting the foundation is what's important. The base have to be sturdy for the building to stand. They say, man, worry about time, time worry about the pyramids. They still define test of time. So understand it conceptually. Watch this. Now, at an early age, with truth to build on, not lies, as your foundation spiritually, you will be strong and you grow in the right way. They say plant your tree by the water so the truth can get watered. Oh, that's just getting them true. How about that? Let's get them real lessons and stop getting them uh, parable. That's the concepts that a lot of them don't understand. Break it down a little bit for them, preachers. Give them better synopsis. Give them better analogy. Give them better metaphors so that they can understand it and use it and live by it. They don't want religion because they feel like it's a bunch of BS. And I agree. Belief system don't get you there. Give me gnosis. Give me knowledge system. Give me information that I can use. Give me right thinking philosophy. Okay, watch this. We have black run nursery rhymes. We have black nursery rhymes that if we got black owned nurseries, that's what they should be teaching. Not Sally, Dick, and Jane went up the hill. Don't do that to them. Please stop that problem. Stop that nonsense. I have a serious problem with that one. When we could teach them about us being great pharaohs in ancient times, not slave runners, not slave escapers. We were a great race of people. We still can be if we figure that part out. Knowledge to help that. Okay. Well, how we gonna take care of the problem? 400 years we've been okay, but 4 years we've been ignorant. We ain't tried knowledge yet. Love, sex, peace, and rock and roll. Get that crap out of here. Give me some knowledge. Give me some respect. Give me some integrity. Give me some moralistic principles that I can stand on. Some ethical conduct that I can live by. Yeah, I'm getting annoyed. Young people's minds are ready to learn real life lessons at the early age, then they can live by and prosper with the truth. We give them fairy tales that don't amount to nothing. I know it's a story behind the fairy tale, but let's give it to them in the Afrocentric form. That way they'll get the message. They understand it because it's them. They can see them in it. When truth is learned early in life, that's what will change your life. I didn't know the truth then. If our young people was to learn the Maya philosophy, aka right thinking philosophical concepts, they will have the life tools to build a good life around and on. The foundation is strong. Maya still standing strong. Trust me, I stand on it. Ain't been moved yet. Trust me. Now, my children still live by the life lesson I taught them before I became spiritual enlightened, but I was conscious enough to know certain things about life that I refused to pass on to my children. That wasn't right for me. I didn't give it to them. I just found out that my mom's. I forgot that I got a great uncle who lived in the church. He was a pastor. Okay, all that, forgot about that. But she came to church with me one Sunday a few years ago and was singing every hymn they sung, participating like, I said, well, we ain't never been a day in church. I ain't never seen you in church. She said, baby, I grew up in the church. God understand. But what she said was, I didn't force y'all to go to church. I was forced to go. So she didn't pass it on to us. That's parenting. I didn't pass on the thing that didn't like about my parents did to me. I didn't do it to my children. That's parenting. If it's not good, stop it. If it ain't good for you, don't give it to them. Knowledge is the same way. Why don't we just give them the truth? Well, they too young. No, they ain't never too young to know the truth. They don't know to lie to, but they're too young to know the truth. That's crazy parenting. If truth is learned early in life, at home, inside the household, it will last them the rest of their life. So they won't go outside into the world and be bamboozled, tricked, and hoodwinked to something that don't serve them. Parents should be the first line of education for the child. That's what they see. That's what they're around. So if you're not exercising certain things, they're going to miss the boat. We can use spiritual truth to what? To live by. But our young people need to be taught this at an early age. I found out at a late age. So I'm an advocate for teaching the young why. Parents who use lies to raise their children, it always fails. It never works. The reason why it don't, because when truth comes up to a liar, there's going to be confrontation. Sometimes the lie prevails over the truth, but it's supposed to be truth should win out. So if they got them lying and they run for the truth, they're going to have problems. They're going to have issues. And it's going to be that holy war, knowing right from wrong. Discernment is going to be a little out of whack. Why? Because you fed them to believe and think one thing when that's not the truth. When you're fed a lie, it's hard to eat the truth. Teaching truth to young people is the blessing. Why? Because it gives them a good base and good foundation to build off, and that's the blessing right there. The blessing from teaching our young the truth is what? No. Oh, excuse me. When you teach the truth to this is the blessing. You get no rebellious state. All good understanding. Why? Because you give them the good. They listen. They understand. They manifest it good. But if you give them lies, they're going to find out that it's a lie, and now you're gonna have a problem. Tell the truth. They don't have to worry about finding out why they already know the truth. Then they'll be the same way the lie works in reverse, truth works the same way. When they got the truth, a lie can't get to them. A lie can't trick them, fool them. Why? They know the truth. Okay? If our young people was truth knowers instead of lie believers, things would change in a hurry. Why? Because the next generation coming up will not be successful to the nonsense that they keep giving them and relying on us to keep it going, perpetuating the nonsense. That's crazy. When you're young, you're not dumb, just ignorant of what? The truth. When our elders, parents, and teachers don't give us the truth early in life, we will be young and dumb. And you don't stay young forever. And if you don't get the truth and enlightened, you'll be ignorant and dumb as you get older. Ain't no fool like an old fool. Young minds are the best minds to what? Plant the seeds of truth. And why? Because that's the way they grow at. In young, fertile minds. These old, feeble minds, I don't got no offense to the people I teach, my students in class. I teach grown people fifth grade level knowledge. We can't even handle the college level. No, no. So I'm saying to that, my point is, if I had young people, it would be a breeze. Why? Because they just suck it up. I got to deal with, it's like a struggling person in the water drowning. I see you struggling. I jump in, try to help you out. You're still struggling. You causing both of us to start to sink. I tell you, stop struggling. I got you. If you continue to struggle and fight, I'm going to let you go. That's just smart. Why? I'm not letting you take me down. If you do like I say, listen to me, I can help you. That's what right thing philosophy does for those believers. I see it. I see you. I'm just trying to help you out. I'm throwing your life raft. Like the guy waiting for God to come save him. And everybody come by, passing by. Come on, man, jump in the boat. Nah, I'm waiting for God. Yeah, okay. Some things you just need to know better than. Young people living right. Why? Because they was taught the truth at home at an early age, and they became better to deal, equipped to deal in the real world when they went out and deal with it. Why? Because they won't be hoodwinked and bamboozled from being ignorant. If you learn the truth early in life, you win. Excuse me. You will have what? A good life, a hard life, because we struggle because what? We're ignorant and we believe a whole bunch of stuff that don't serve us. That's the formula for struggling. When you're living a good, fruitful life, you're learning, you're acquiring knowledge, you're living right, you're doing the right thing, and things just happen to fall out good for you. That's not by accident. That's by design. We all say Yeah, if I had learned this when I was young, I would have done better. See, if you knew better, you do better. So stop claiming ignorance as a, well, I didn't know. We're in the age of Aquarius again, information age. There's no reason to be ignorant and not having knowledge of what you need to know about yourself. Young people, the sooner, the younger you learn, the sooner you are, the younger you learn life's truth and live by them, the sooner you'll know thyself. And nothing more beautiful to see a 12-year-old young person know themselves at that early age. From being taught comedic concepts, whether you want to call it Islam, whatever, but just pay attention, focus, and was given the truth, and they excel compared to a kid who wasn't doing nothing but just what they want to do, and it's a night and day difference. Let's understand that. So let's hold our children accountable. We all have a parent. So every kid should have somebody to look out for them, watch over them. They brought them in the world. So where they at? Accountability to the parents is important too. So I'm just trying to lay it out there for everybody to understand. Give our young people the truth. With spiritual truth learned early in life, you don't waste your life trying and going in search of the truth to find the truth. When it's given to you early, exposed to you at an early age, you got adapted, you can use it to your benefit and excel. That's the purpose, and that's what we're not doing for our young. That's my issue. The legal drinking age was lowered. Why? To keep y'all messed up at an early age. They couldn't wait to get 21. Give it to them at 18. Nature don't work that way. Life is a process. You can't speed up your annual birthday. Why? Because I want to get older faster. Or slow it down because you want to stay younger longer. Sorry about that. In the countries with high education rates, the truth is being taught to those young people there. I guarantee you that. One time when I was coming up in the 60s, 50s, and 60s, when education is important, we was either one or three. Top three. We was always in the top five. Okay. We ain't even in the top 20 at this point. Or is anybody paying attention on these? I just heard where the failing rate of our high school students math and reading is below normal, below par. That's an insult to the educational system that we have in place here for our children. Don't get me started there. That's not my area. Brother Umar, that's his thing. But it's unbelievable how we just slipping. Got a lot of money though. Last one, I'm about to wrap this here. I see it getting a long time. I'm getting a little long-winded. I hope the lessons cross. It's about teaching our young the truth. I'm adamant about that. Last one, right thinking philosophy. If mastered and learned early in life, will save you a lot of what? Wasted time in searching and looking for knowledge that you should have been given at an early age, late on in life. I spent a lot of my life learning a lie, believing the well-dressed lie, aka religion, going to church, following that concept, and wonder, man, again, been there, done that. I teach adults my right thinking philosophy, but I'm teaching them what I would be teaching fifth graders. Again, that not an insult, but that's what I'm trying to explain to you. I have college level knowledge that I used to teach when I was my own show. But as a teacher in an environment where I got people, I got to meet them where they are so I can get them to the next level to raise them up, so to speak. So I found my niche. Got why not teaching them Maya philosophy. They started to understand it's not about me changing your religion, not about me, none of it's about me enlightening you so you'll be a better you. So understand that. Let me get this done. I'm about done. Let me wrap it up. Yeah, I have high level of spiritual knowledge, but I teach elementary level lessons for those who need to just grasp the concept at another different level. I'm not following with that. Okay. Now, the younger my students are, the easier it is for me to get my point across to them. Why? Because their mind hasn't been tainted with a bunch of lies. They still in that pliable age where if you can get them and hit that switch that makes them get excited to want to know and want to learn, I got them. They love my philosophy. Why? Because they can use it. They can do something with it. They can make it work for them. They can feel it, live it, understand it, what makes it easier to digest. Other people are like, well, it's not like what the Bible says. I haven't had time for that. Please. I have, excuse me. The younger my students, or last one, excuse me, my older students struggle to learn my philosophy. Why? Because they think or believe they know something already. I'm not trying to change what you believe, what you think you know. I'm just trying to enhance and enlighten you to what you don't know. So that's what I think philosophy. That's my time. I got to go. But we need to teach our young the truth.